The University of Alberta and AHS are allegedly threatening to take a terminally ill 56-year-old woman off of a donor list for a lung transplant because she has chosen not to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. The Justice Centre for Constitutional Freedoms is representing Annette Lewis in the case. Her lawyer is Alison Pejovich with the Justice Centre. Alison, I thought we cannot force people to get the jab if they really don't want it.
Well, we're not supposed to be forcing people, but that's exactly what these doctors at the University of Alberta are doing to this poor transplant patient. She's been on this donor list for a year and a half, and she's almost at the top, and she's waiting for her new lungs. And they've told her she has to get the COVID vaccine in order to get the surgery.
Now, you chatted with Annette Lewis. Did she share her concerns with her doctor saying, listen, I could die here?
Yeah, there's an audio recording of her having a conversation with a member of the lung transplant team where she outlines her concerns. This is an experimental vaccine at the moment. It's still in clinical trials until 2023. It's not FDA approved. It's still not FDA approved. That's another matter. But the current vaccines that are available for use in the United States are not fully approved by the FDA. They're still under emergency authorization. In Canada, they have interim authorization as well. And you know, she outlined those concerns. She listened to what they had to say about all the other vaccinations. She's got all of her childhood ones again, and she's got the flu shot. She's got the H1N1. She decided to follow all their instructions. But when it comes to a brand new vaccine with no long-term safety data, she's scared, and she outlined those concerns, and they're not listening. They've told her that she needs this vaccine, otherwise she'll be taken off of the donor list, and she's going to die. And you know, they're apparently fine with that. So it's very scary.
Have you reached out to the U of A or AHS, and what have they said in regards to this case?
Well, we sent them a letter last week, and we outlined her reasons for why she doesn't want to take this vaccine, and our reasons from a legal point of view as to why this is an infringement of her charter rights and freedoms. And we've given them the week to get back to us as to whether they're going to lift that requirement for her and give her surgery. So we're waiting to see what they have to say. I really hope that they respond and they realize that they ought to lift this requirement, but we're just waiting to find out.
Bridge City News reached out to the AHS for comment, and this is what they sent us in a release. It has long been a requirement of all transplant programs in Canada that patients being prepared for transplant have all vaccines that are appropriate for them to maximize their chances of success post-transplant. This is a clinical decision and was the case well before COVID-19. The best time for transplant patients to be vaccinated is before their transplant, as the efficacy of vaccination is decreased when administered to already immunocompromised individuals after transplant.